Capricorn, and welcome to September. This is Gwendolyn. Welcome back to the channel. Or if it's your first time here, welcome. This video is going to be a monthly Tarotscope for Capricorn for September. And we're out of those eclipse season now, Capricorn. How does that feel? Does it feel like you went up to the next step? Does it feel like some things got cleared away? You know, the eclipses happened over June, July, and August. And eclipses can always open up new opportunities as well as clear out any old stuff or baggage that needed clearing away. It's like getting into the corners of stuff that's just residual. You know, it brings up what's in our subconscious. So now some planets are moving forward. You know, we have Mercury that went direct in the middle of August, and Mars going direct at the end of August. And as more planets start going direct, it may start feeling like the energy is picking up, Capricorn, that you can start accomplishing those goals that you have set, those plans. You can start putting those into practice. So let's see what's coming up for you. Yeah, visionary card. That's what I'm talking about. Plans and goals. Capricorns, you love that. Ascending to the next level. This is having vision, deciding what it is that you want to create. 3 is that creative number, and this is 3 of fire. So what is your passion? What are you seeing? What's your blank canvas shaping up to be like, Capricorn? This is like seeing the land before you and deciding what empire you want to build. So I'm seeing September as being a very visionary month for you, full of creativity, maybe coming out of a certain amount of isolation or hiding or reflection. This is Hermit in reverse. So Hermit usually represents seeking the truth and being in retreat, being up in the sort of mountaintop, you know, getaway. And when I see Hermit in reverse, it's either not seeing the truth or it's coming out of hiding. You know, bringing that truth back down the mountain that you discovered while things were in retrograde, while you were in a reflective period, a reflective, maybe even monkish time. Maybe you spent some time alone or some time in meditation, reflection, seeking, just quietude even. And now that is informing what it is, you know, as you're standing at the top of the mountain here and looking down, you say, okay, I've gotten this aha moment. Now this is what I want to go build. Or this is the area that I want to go to. This can also have very Sagittarius influenced energy. Where do I want to go next? So it's possible for some of you that you may have been separated from a Virgo because I see this person with their back turned and that person with their back turned. So that's possible for some of you Capricorns, but mostly I'm seeing it as coming out of isolation, coming out of a period of quietude, reflection, searching for answers, and now you're ready to go forth and create what it is that you want. Yeah, this is interesting. This is 3 of coins in reverse. This means building something together, working on projects, financial creativity. With this in the reverse card, it's saying that it might be time to work alone, that group projects aren't favored, or there may have been a group project that was in delay, that you had some fear, doubt, or resistance about it completing. It's also saying don't spread your money too thin. You might need to focus on one thing. This could be negative in terms of, because it's in the reverse, in terms of like a third party situation. But you know, it could be with both of these in reverse that you really just need to work on things by yourself, that you got some insights that you want to. This is another 3 card, keep in mind, just like this. So 3s are about creativity. It might be that you need to work on this by yourself. I'm actually getting funny enough, like, you know, when a band breaks up and some of the members go solo, that's what both of these are saying to me, is that, you know, maybe even if you're coming out of isolation, you may not be able to return to the same group. You may not be able to work on that group project. You may not be able to go back to that job. You might have to pursue your own visions, your own ideas, your own thoughts about where you want to go. You might have gotten an aha moment that you have to leave that project behind, that old thing that you were working on, and go somewhere new. You've got new creative impetus, and guess what? It might be partnership. So it's interesting. It's possible that what I see this as coming out of isolation. So you might be opening up yourself to a new relationship or a deepening of one that you're currently in. This is Two of Cups, and this is a love affair card. This is the exchange of hearts. Cups represent emotional energy. So I'm actually getting that you're seeing new visions. You may have had an aha moment that doesn't allow you to work on the old thing that you were working on, and now this is what is in front of you instead. You don't want to work on, you know, building and finance and all that stuff necessarily, you know, earthly stuff. You want to work on love and deepening a bond or a connection. This could be with a romantic partner, could be with a spouse, it could be with a new boyfriend or girlfriend, a fiance, it could even be with a parent or a child. You know, it's just a connection of hearts. Even some of you may be adopting a new pet. There's lots of ways that love can express, and this is, you know, staring eye to eye with the beloved. So that's what you're really welcoming in, Capricorn. That's your energy of creating something new. And this is Nine of Swords, which shows that there has been a period of worry or stress or anxiety, but you've made a decision. And I love seeing Hermit and Justice head to head like this. These are both major arcana cards, and it's sort of like now you see the light and you decide your verdict. You choose from all these swords, which are competing ideas, and you choose the truth. I've weighed the evidence. I've seen the light. I've gathered the pros and the cons, and I've made my decision. Justice prevails, and it's a wise decision. So there's some sort of deciding factor that you make, or decision that you make, a verdict that is rendered here in the middle of the month of September. It's really beneficial to you. Triumph, success, another major arcana card, going forward, moving forward in a balanced way from trusting your intuition. I almost just want to end it right there, Capricorn. I mean, with Justice and Chariot in the middle of your reading, both upright, major arcana. I see the right way and I go do it. I see where the finish line is. I see the whole map and I go achieve it. I have my idea of what I want to create. And watch me go do it. You know, I know what's right for me. I've made this decision about what's fair and true and just, and here I go in a balanced way. Another thing that both of these cards have in common is balance. The balance of the left brain and the right brain, the intuitive side and the logical side. You know, she holds up this balance. That's also what's interesting here too, is that this balance is a little out of whack here, but Justice makes it right. Chariot goes forward because of balance. So balance here and certitude, going along with the truth, having weighed the pros and cons, making a decision. Some of you may have had some challenge about deciding between a couple different people, hence the three party, and you finally choose who it is and you go forward. And it was the right decision. So there's lots of good stuff coming up here, but really achieving balance in the middle of the month. There's a new moon in Virgo, Capricorn, that's happening in your, gosh, could that be your 5th house of love and romance? Actually, I think it's your 9th house. I'll have to look that up. I think it's your 9th house, but it's higher learning, it's achieving, it's triumph, it's making a decision and achieving balance. Yeah, it's your 9th house. So ascending to the next level. And guess what else? More partnership, more joy, more vitality. Look at these. Look at this, Capricorn. Do I need to even say anything? You know, Sun and exchange of hearts. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. But Sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck, and it just means integration of the female and the male self. Female and male integration within partners, exchange of hearts, focus on the other, you know, and reaping the rewards, the joy, the vitality, all the good stuff that makes life sunny and bright and hopeful and happy. So, you know, how many major arcana do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 already, and we're not even through the spread. So major partnership energy, major. You may have met someone who balances you out, Capricorn. And for some of you, you know, your opposite sign is Cancer, which is also reflected here. For some of you, it may be a Cancer, a Leo, or a Libra, all very prominent here. And this is your, if it is a Cancer, it's your opposite. So that really creates a lot of balance. It creates a lot of contrast, but it's also a lot of balance. Loving this for you, Capricorn. Success is here. I mean, Justice, Chariot, success and triumph, Sun, vitality, optimism, enjoyment of life. It's beautiful. Then you have 2 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, Fool in reverse, another major arcana. That's what, 5 now, and then 8 of Coins in reverse. So there's something, basically the first 2/3 of the month, I just see visioning what you would like to create, receiving it, making good decisions, justice, triumph, victory, enjoyment, life unfolding before you. Towards the end of the month, you may have some difficulty maintaining that. And the reason I say that is that 2 of Wands in reverse it's in the upright, it's called making fire. The world is your oyster. Anything is possible. Personal power, boldness. And it's receiving help. What 2 of Wands in the reverse here is telling me is that you have to let go of the idea of doing it by yourself. There's a lot of 2 cards. You know, there's 2 implied here with the 2 horses in the Chariot. 2 scales. 2 people in the Sun card. 2 of Cups. There's lots of dual partnership energy. So what 2 of Wands in the reverse is saying is you can't do it by yourself. You need to receive help. Even in this card, there's that second person who's showing up as the helper for the first person, or the other person, I'll say. Because it's a balance, it's a decision, it's a, yeah, let's go in this direction. This is the Sherpa for the mountain climber. So I'm going to say, you know, if you do have something you want to accomplish, receive help. You won't be able to do this by yourself. And you are in a place where you're letting go of old negative thinking patterns, Capricorn. This is when 10 of Swords appears in reverse. It's like all the swords, which are all thoughts, sometimes negative thinking, are sliding right out of your back. If you felt betrayed, if you felt at the end of your rope, this card is also called bottoming out, or it's always darkest before the dawn. If you've been feeling any of those things, Capricorn, guess what? You're letting go. This is a real surrender card. Surrender, Dorothy. It's sort of like, you know, do you want to turn yourself over to the story of those, you know, mean criminal people, baddies did this to me? Or do you want to say, I want to just let that go. I'm done with that chapter. I'm done with thinking about that. I'm done with, you know, feeling betrayed or drained, or, you know, 10 is a closing out chapter. Guess what is waiting for you? Fool energy. Brand new beginning. Carefree. Not a thought in the world. These 2 are such opposite energies, Capricorn. So, like, it's sort of like you have the choice. Do you want to stay here and feel this? Like, oh, I'm so drained. I'm so weary. Those people all put these... There were 10 people who put swords into me. Or do you want to let that go? Because I'm seeing it in reverse. Swords are dropping away and out. And it's like, no, today's a new day. I'm smelling this fresh rose. I've got a new beginning. I've got a new outlook. I feel hopeful. I feel trusting. I feel optimistic. I feel like I'm just ready to go take on a whole new journey. So that's very possible for you, Capricorn. If you are welcoming, you kind of have a choice here. Just as you do with Justice and Chariot. Do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way? Do I want to choose this or that? You know, is it yes or no? You can choose this or that. You can choose to continue with the negative thinking that drains you, or that old story is what I'll say, the old thoughts, beliefs, ideas. Or you can say, you know what? I've got this new full, fresh energy. This is having faith. I've heard someone else say it's replacing fear with faith. Replacing doubt with optimism. replacing worry with being carefree. What a great choice. And then 8 of coins is you may not right now feel like putting in the effort. You may not feel like you're happy at your work. You may not feel like things are being productive or that you're getting results. But really focus on your attitude and how you're feeling about things, and that's where your results will come from, Capricorn. If you're not getting results, focus on where you want to go, creative visioning again. New beginnings. What do I want to draw to me? What do I want to build? I may not have the house yet, my dream house, but I can see where I want to build it. I know where I want to buy the materials from. I know who I want to hire to build it. That is Fool and 3 of Wands energy. So instead of feeling like, oh, it's so heavy, I can't do all this work, or I'm not seeing results yet, focus on what it is you want to create, because you have a lot of creative potential here this month, and you have a lot of help, and you're making really good decisions. So I love that for you, Capricorn. Let me see. I'm going to pull one card from the Vision Quest deck. Please give me a card for Capricorn for September. Just a general energy card. Yeah, 6 of Earth, breakthrough. And this too, usually depicted in this card is someone with the scales handing out the money. So it's another real card of balance. Here it's called breakthrough, which I also love for you. Again, good decisions leading you to success and victory and enjoyment. But it's also a card of balance, equity of what's going out and what's coming in. So it's a perfect theme for you for this month. Finding balance, making decisions, making good decisions based on wisdom and truth, achieving success and victory. Please give me a card from the Romance deck. Romance deck for Capricorn for September. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there is some letting go. Maybe you felt, maybe towards the end of the month, around that full moon in Aries that we're getting, you're experiencing some remembrance of those who have hurt you. But as you forgive from that, and release that and heal that, you experience more love in the present moment because you're not holding on to that. It's sort of like all things are possible. That's changing to this energy. Being open, having more love available to you in the present moment because you're not clinging to this old story, these old beliefs. Oh, I got stabbed in the back. I've been betrayed. I feel drained. No. I mean, it could be also, too, that there's resistance to receiving help from someone because you did get betrayed or you did feel drained, but you can't hold on to that forever, Capricorn. Even if there was disappointment in a partnership before, forgiving and learning, it's opening you up to this full energy. It's more about being carefree, feeling young, feeling optimistic, feeling happy, almost naive, like anything is possible. So I'm actually liking that card. I'm going to read it for you one more time. It says, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I'm going to end with that, Capricorn. I really actually like that card for you for the month of September. And that's my reading for you for September. I hope you have a beautiful month. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can always do that. I'll have a link up above in the top corner. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Capricorn. And hope all of you have a beautiful September. Thank you, as always, so much for watching. Yours in the stars.